Greeting everybody, how you doing? Today we got a new little gift coming in, but while we're at the top of new little gifts, which we're going to show that in a little bit, I want to show you a solution that came up to with the issue with this one cord for this Lavelle microphone, which is so hideously long. So let me see if I can get the right camera. Here we go. If you will see that the microphone cord here is kind of, it's kind of long. So basically, I did was I just bunched it up. Used the hair elastic to keep the extra length from dragging on the floor. Because this is going to be essential to prevent the cord from getting damaged. It's always been a little shorter because I got plenty of heavier XLR cable to take the brunt of the work. So that's the reason we did that. In fact, if you want to pull additional length, you can. But the reason we're having a video today is that we're going to show you the story of two trackballs. This is my existing one. Unfortunately, I don't have any way of zooming in. There we go. I suppose I can show you. This is a Microsoft Explorer USB PS2 trackball. This came out around 1997 or so when Windows XP came in, or maybe Windows 98. And it's been with me for a long time. I've used it for many of my Macs. This is the way I normally do things. Navigate my mouse around the screen. I'm always mousing around, and you can see it works pretty well. Right, left, scroll wheel. There's two other buttons, but right now I got plugged into a PS2 to USB to PS2 adapter because for some reason on USB on the Mac it locks up. So it was just easier to go through an adapter to convert it to work on this. That's the mouse that everybody have. This one came from BrianPc over here. Oh, it's over here. And this is the Permice-517. Permice-517. And like a lot of the boxes, it has a fancier type of open the box and you can see the contents of the mouse. Its ergonomics design has 7 buttons on it, laser sensor, DPI adjustment, and obviously it is USB. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing out of the box and see if we can get this thing to work. After all, my Mac has plenty of USB ports. It is also a wired trackball, which is fantastic for me because it's the way I prefer to work with them. I don't know if you need the special download or buy the driver to activate those 7 buttons. But here it is. It looks very similar to the Microsoft one. Maybe a little bit smaller. This is the new one right here. It's obviously designed for right-hand people, which is fine, because that's why I use this one anyway. The switches, tactile switches. This is a scroll wheel up here, right, left, forward, back buttons. This is a DPI select switch. You can select between different DPIs. I think there's like 2. Oh, it has a lock on it. Oh, it's a button. Oh, okay. So, neat. Okay. And of course, there's a trackball. And trackball, unlike mine, doesn't fall out as easy. Just pop your finger in and it comes out. And you can see what the trackball looks like. It's this little round ball. Right there. There's the little sensors. Because one of the problems with this one is the ball falls out that easy. It just dumps right out. Now, one nice thing about USB is I can plug in multiple devices at one time into a computer, even this mouse. So I can plug it in while still the other one plugged in. The cord is not too bad length. This is a German design mouse, so it's made in designed in Dusseldorf, Germany. So I'm going to find my USB port on the top. Like every single USB-A port. It's very easy. Plug it upside down. Alright. Now, first thing is, oh yeah, that's smoother. Notice, I didn't even have to activate any software. Okay. This is using an infrared sensor, whereas my other mouse is using a non-infrared. It feels very smooth to fingers, but then you can also change sensitivity by pressing buttons, I guess is, scroll wheel. So this is going to be good for the new Mac, because when it comes to pointing devices, I've always found the use of a trackball was better for me than a mouse, because it takes less room. Okay, that must be increasing sensitivity. Let's slow it down here. And we gotta hold down there. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so now how does the Apple tools recognize the other two buttons? Well, that's a good question. Let's take a quick look here. I'm gonna go into system settings. Let me switch the screen so you can see what I'm doing, although there's really not much to see. Obviously, it doesn't have the specific driver configuration, system preferences. So we're gonna go to our rodent. This is the mouse control panel. Keyboard and mouse. There's trackball. I do have a trackpad option, but I don't have a trackpad. So double click speed. Set up Bluetooth mouse. I don't have a Bluetooth mouse. Scroll directions natural. That's fine. Okay. So what I can say is this feels very smooth. I really do like it. Thank you very much, BrianPc. All right. So now, is there it goes into the details in the instruction book. Explains things in FCC warning, note 2. English. Basically, things not to do, warning, disclosure, French, Italian, Japanese, just like everything else in the world, you gotta basically have almost every major language featured on this thing. What I wonder is if there's any special driver or application you need to run so that you can use this with the advanced buttons, the forward and back buttons, because they're not normally a part of the Mac OS. So I don't really know. But let me just take a quick look and see what I can find out. No, I don't see a manual for this. But you know what? Or it doesn't show any kind of driver other than basically FCC warning page. But let's compare mouse traction with traction just here. Let me show you my screen. They can't even see me, which is kind of stupid. But okay. But let me just say, this mouse ball is smaller. And it works very well. And I'm happy with that. This is going to be used on the new Mac. And then, of course, for the old Mac, we're going to use the other setup here. So, you know, because this old Microsoft one, this is the one I've been using for years, is still working. Even though it has been patched and hacked over the years many, many times, it's still running. This is a lot smaller, and should be good for my use. This uses infrared LEDs, where the other one uses non-infrared LEDs. And so yes, this is going to be a great improvement for the other Mac Mini, which will need, of course, a tracking device. So, yes. So thank you very much, BrianPc. I just wanted to give you a personal thank you and let you know I did get it, and I did get a chance to play with it, and it works fine. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate your gift. Same thing for many others. It's the people like you that makes it possible for us to make things better here. Please check out our different links on the blue box in the side, and I'll see you later on. Okay? Bye-bye.